We're here with Cheryl from Soup and Socks. Soup or Socks?
Soup or Socks.
Okay. And would you mind just giving us a rundown on what Soup or Socks is?
Sure. Soup or Socks is a food pantry and a clothes closet. It actually started in 1992 as Marshfield area pantry. It was just a food pantry. And it was started by community members who wanted to consolidate efforts. There was several food pantries in different churches, and they wanted to consolidate efforts to make sure that needs were being met in the community and to make sure that the community wasn't being abused by people going to more than one food pantry. In 1994, then, they were asked to incorporate the clothing, and so then they brought in the clothing, and that's when the name was changed to Soup or Socks. And it was changed for two reasons. One, SOS is an emergency signal, and so to signify that there was that someone had an emergency need, and also to just point out that there was food and clothing available, so Soup or Socks.
All right, and how about your involvement with Soup or Socks? How did that become, and what does that role look like?
That became kind of out of the blue. United Way had offered up Soup or Socks the opportunity to have a paid position. It was 10 hours a week. And I thought it would be a great little part-time job. While I was going back to school and my children were small, it was 10 hours a week. It was flexible, so I could kind of do it while they were in school. It was a casual enough place that if I had to, I could bring them to work with me. And so that's how I became involved back in 1997. I came on as the paid coordinator, and I've been here ever since.
Okay, wow, good for you.
Yeah, and I'm now paid for 34 hours a week, and still here in that little part-time job.
Would you mind sharing some golden nuggets or words of advice for someone that's either interested in starting a nonprofit or community organization or working their way into director roles such as yourself?
I would, first thing is I would suggest volunteering in some place that you think you would be interested in, something that's your passion. Maybe just even get involved in one little piece of that, and see if that really is something you would be interested in. I would also, if you were thinking about starting a project, I would say start really, really slow and really small, because you think that many things are possible, and they are, but then when you're working with volunteers, plans change, things change, the drop of a hat. You know, somebody's husband gets a job somewhere, and boom, that volunteer you counted on is moving across the country. So just start really small and be very, very patient.
Speaking of volunteering is a good place to start. Volunteer opportunities here with you, correct?
Very much, yes. We have probably a 2-page list of different things, you know, projects that we're involved in. You know, we have food drives and clothing drives, and we have a big Empty Bowls fundraiser in the spring, and then all the way up to bigger commitments that would be sitting on our board of directors or becoming one of our committee members to help run one of our projects.
And someone could get in contact with you about further information.
Mm-hmm.
All right, great. Thank you.